thing that's going to change people. It's something that no one will ever. But I'm on the wrong note. And I've got to get in sync with everyone else to understand what's happening in this country.
Since the 4th grade, football t-shirt with the rope chain. My granny was singing in church. My grandpa was deep in the. Mama worked like 5 jobs. My uncle was getting that. My auntie was getting the education. My daddy was hustling work then. I done dodged 9 times. Living life is such a dirty game. I done dodged 9 times. Living life is such a dirty game. I'm digging your. She digging me too. We digging each other, the shovel and crew. Prefer to see you and your friend and playing it smooth, breaking the rules, keeping it player the way that I move. I'm too groovy, don't knock on my groove. You used to with if you stepped on my shoes. I got set the charter for breaking the rules. Now I'm a little smarter, I'm keeping it cool. You used to could He stepped on my shoes. Got sent a charter for breaking the rules. Now I'm a little smarter, I'm keeping it cool. But I've been ballin' since the 4th grade. Football t-shirt with the rope chain. My granny was singing in church. My grandpa was deep in the... Mama worked like 5 jobs. My uncle was getting that work in. My auntie was getting that education. My daddy was hustling work then. I done dodged 9 times. Living life is such a dirty game. I done dodged 9 times. Living life is such a dirty game. I f***ed that money a couple times. I ran through that bag and won't left a dime. The first claiming they here for the ride was really the first ready to slide. I take it to stride. Big trillion foolish pride. Crossing me never ever ever gonna slide. You might as well brain cells just like fish they for a real long time. 2020 my year, my star gon' shine by the time you know that gon' be blind. But I've been ballin' since the 4th grade. Football t-shirt with the rope chain. My granny was singing in church. My grandpa was... Mama worked like 5 jobs. My uncle was getting that work in. My auntie was getting an education. My daddy was hustling work then. I done dodged 9 times. Living life is such a dirty game. I done dodged 9 times. Living life is such a dirty game.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Chris Webber and Greg Anthony with us. And from the sideline, we'll be hearing from David Aldridge. The fans here in Philadelphia ready to cheer on their 76ers in this interconference matchup. And so here we go, the 76ers to start it. The drive by Green. Porzingis with the block.
And the 7-3 reach of... Porzingis being put to great use. That's there.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
And when you bring up the process to Embiid, he just says it's an ongoing thing.
Yeah, he's explained it a few times. I mean, it's a process from making the playoffs, then another one for the conference finals, then another one just to go to the finals. And that doesn't even have you winning a ring yet. MVP caliber talent. Embiid has been compared to Hakeem Olajuwon before, and you can see why.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Now, here's Green. Powell with it. Inside. Here's the three. Good on the triple.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Yeah, it's all about establishing the rhythm. And when you start to see it fall, you begin to believe.
Hardaway goes in. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Oh, look at the handles. Gets through the D and then powers it home.
Such a pretty move inside. Clark, how do you stop that? Jacks up a three. A three-pointer is right on target.
That's the savvy veteran Green. He's able to spot when his teammates aren't being covered. That's a nice read right there.
Pass to Powell. Plenty of space. And it's Dallas with another.
Assisted by
Well, they'll take that. They got to find a better shot than that on their next trip.
Outside, Green. The shot by Curry, no good.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Now here's Powell. 5 points in the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's Hardaway with the drive. And here's Doncic from the arc. And it's put back in by Powell. Powell's got 7 points in the game. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Embiid. That shot off. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Doncic feeling it out. Out to the wing. Pass to Powell. The tray. The offensive rebound. Good D by Embiid.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
Outside, Green. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
With good size for his position, Green uses his length to finish shots from all over.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
13 foul.
And here's Embiid. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Playing him tough inside and preventing the layup. That'll get the whole team pumped up.
76ers trailing. Porzingis with the block. And he recovers it. The second chance effort. Embiid, no good.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
Pass to Hardaway. To the left side wing. Doncic outside. Over Maxey. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
To the paint. Here's Porzingis. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis.
Sixers ball. Checking in for the Mavericks.
Here's Maxey. To the middle. Here's Korkmaz.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster swing.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit the favorable matchup on the floor.
Substitution.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They trail by 1. Brunson. It's blocked. It's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Sinks the triple. Pass to Reed. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist. And love the size Milton gives them in the backcourt.
Yeah, man. 6'6", 7-foot wingspan. Good finish on the line. Great around the shot release. It might be a little low, but because of his height, it hasn't been a problem.
The kick out to Brown. And here's Bullock from the arc. And Embiid pulls it down.
And, Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Pass to Brunson. On deep. Dallas keeping it alive. A fresh 14.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Milton with it. Picked up by Brown. From deep, Green. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. Pass to Bullock. And stolen by Thibault. Here's Reed. Another miss by Philadelphia. The Mavericks trailing. To the left wing. Some nice passing here by Dallas. No one near Marjanovic as he lets it go.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
No, you know what it is. One play at a time. That's got to be the mindset, especially in such a tight game.
Back to Milton. And here's Green outside. The shot missing. And the Mavericks going the other way now.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Puts it up from 12. And the shot falls short this time. From deep three-point range, Thibault can't get it to go. Pass to Marjanovic. Now Brunson. And he drives in for 3. Bullock.
Reggie Bullock.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
3 points.
Bullock's got 6. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Mavericks lead by 4. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take on the Mavericks so far?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
Back to Brunson. A 3. And it's Bullock missing.
Hard work on the boards. A lot of competition for that one, but he's got the length to be the first one, too.
Thibault can't get it to go.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game. He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Kristaps Porzingis is returning to form after his knee surgery. He says making sure it's strong and stable is nonstop work. I'm feeling better, and I have confidence that I can go out there and play freely. His offense has been great. It's the defensive end he's still getting right. Guys?
Well, we know he can be a presence, DA, and I think eventually he's going to be what he wants to be. Thank you. Here's Curry. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Down low. Here's Niang. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly, sometimes, things get chippy. As a player, Rick, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things, and at the same time, you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally.
Pass to Maxey. Now Thibault. Cauley Stein defending. Lock at 6. Here's Thibault. And the rejection by Cauley Stein.
And shooters beware. Cauley Stein is very crafty in how he rises up to the block. So good at catching scores off guard with his wide reach.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block force them to the line.
Shooting for Dallas.
And the first one draws.
Finney-Smith.
And the Mavericks making a change
shots.
here. Both shots good from the stripe. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Curry attacking. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Agile drive by Curry. Able to zip around the other guys and get to the shot.
And so Powell will bring it up for the Mavericks.
Luka Doncic.
And yes, it's good.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And that's a foul called on Porzingis.
That's his second personal foul.
That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Dallas on defense. They lead by 4. Aston Yang offline with his 3. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. They grab their own miss. Finney-Smith. Hardaway with a wide open look. That 3 off the mark.
Defensive breakdown, and they can't capitalize. He'll hit that shot almost every time.
And so the ball's out of bounds. Powell touched it last. Here's Drummond. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
This is why they get Drummond the ball there, because he's skilled at finishing.
Pass to Hardaway. Dallas moving the ball around. Doncic bounce pass. And good that time. Powell's got the lead up to 4 now for Dallas.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
Curry's shot is off. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Porzingis. On the wing, Hardaway. No good on the 3. And it's the 76ers with the ball. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter.
And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has it.
And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But, Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense with his passing and shooting. You throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
The free throw drops for Powell. And so Powell nails both of them.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Right side Curry. Now here's Maxey. 5 points in the game. 6 to shoot. With the shot. That misses off the back. And there's the call on Andre Drummond.
That's his second.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Third team
Dallas
foul.
making a switch here.
Maverick substitution. Bobi Marjanovic.
Mavericks leading by 4. Now Doncic. Mr. Porzingis. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And a little contact won't Go a long way against Porzingis. What a display of physicality.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they might be pressing a little. I mean, forcing some things. This is a good opportunity to calm everyone down.
The Mavericks making a change here. The 76ers trail by 6. Outside Curry. And Boban Marjanovic picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Aston Yang. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Porzingis. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And what a motor. Porzingis is an all-star talent who is also willing to do the dirty work. He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
He has to fight for that one. Doing the dirty work. Getting after it on the glass.
Curry on the wing. Here's Niang. His three-pointers off the mark. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. 6-point game. Marjanovic, no good.
The rotation of the D could be better here. It'll cost them next time if it's not. He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
Sinks it, and the shot from Porzingis.
Assist from.
He's finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
And Drummond throws it down.
With unparalleled power and athleticism, Drummond makes dunking look so easy.
Wasted no time on that one. Porzingis has got the lead up to 8 now for the Mavs.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
That one is good from Joel Embiid.
What a finisher Embiid is. He's a pro at not letting the defense dictate to him.
Some nice passing here by Dallas. And the shot goes in. Porzingis has got 10 points.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
But look, the defense looks just helpless. Kiss Embiid on the slam. Let's just be, he's so physical.
Mavericks leading by 6. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
A really tough night for him offensively. I mean, I wonder what the score would be if he wasn't so cold from the field.
Here's Curry with the 3. Drummond. And Drummond is right there. Drummond's got 6 here in this quarter.
If I had to pick one man in today's NBA to control the offensive glass for me, Drummond might be that guy.
Back to Bullock. The 3 for Doncic. That shot, no good. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Mavericks on top. They lead by 4. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. The Mavericks leading.
And don't get in Drummond's way when he's going for a rebound. He said he had to rough up a teammate for stealing his ball.
Yeah, Greg, well, I mean, that's his bread and butter. Take a word of advice. Let the big man tell Curry what he can't do. He can score inside, outside, any and everywhere.
Doncic outside. Here's Finney Smith. From outside, off the mark. Pass to Curry. And here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
It's a good heads-up play from Seth. Look, he scans the floor, finds a wide-open man.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Alden.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. The Sixers have improved under Doc Rivers. He helped to define roles. Rivers said, I did that day one. We're playing through Joel, but Ben is the facilitator. Simmons said, Doc's holding everybody accountable. It's about staying focused and not getting distracted. We have to stay locked in. Kevin, back to you.
Well, they've got the talent for sure, D.A. Thank you. Pass to Doncic. A beautiful reverse layup.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof.
Checking in for the Mavericks.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half.
Sterling Brown.
And he comes up with the deuce.
Jalen Brunson.
Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
To the inside. Pass to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
Here's Brown. Second chance shot. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Defensive instincts of Embiid, outstanding awareness, knowing when to go after blocks.
The Mavericks trail it. Brown outside. Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Brunson. Guarded by Kirk. Here's Finney-Smith. Just 5 to shoot. Powell with it. Guarded by Embiid. The shot by Powell, no good. Here's Niang. 5 points in the game. Over Brown. Niang, no good.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
And it's Brown missing.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball.
Mavericks ball. Checking in.
Dallas calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
The 76ers call time here.
Timeout for the Sixers. It's time for T-Shirt. Your Sixers dance team.
Brunson with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Stein. Brown outside. Dallas moving the ball around. Finney Smith. Dallas again missing.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off. And defensively, they've gotten a little careless, not playing with the same focus we saw in the first. If you look at the leaders in rebounding, it's almost a sure thing that Drummond's name is going to be near the top of that list. That's the kind of impact on the boards he's made over his career.
To the middle. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Philadelphia foul. Andre Drummond. That's his third personal foul. First team foul.
And so it's Dallas with trailing by 5. Brunson, no good. And Greg, when it comes to players who've led the league in rebounding, very few have done it as many times as Drummond.
And the guys that have done it more than twice, like Andre, I've got some good news for them. Every one of them is either in the Hall of Fame or soon will be.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the 76ers.
All those block shots, that's a clear indicator of the great D they've been playing. Not giving them an inch of space out there.
Philadelphia with the ball. They're on a 16-4 run. Curry can't get it to go. Mavericks trailed by 8.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Stein's shot is good.
You got to do more than that to slow Stein down. I mean, he's used to absorbing contact while shooting.
And the call will be against George Niang. That's his first foul.
That's his first.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Checking in for the Mavericks, Bobi Marjanovic.
And here's Brunson. No points in the game yet for him. From beyond the arc, Marjanovic, no good. Philadelphia leading by 6. Inside, here's Embiid.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more, you're right. And the Mavericks call time here. And the latest wrinkle in Seth Curry's game, creating for others with consistency.
And he's taking time with his reads, letting the defense commit, then making his move. All part of that maturation process.
Give it up for your Sixer dancer.
Mavericks trailed by 8.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:56 left to play in the third.
Extends the shot and grabs the rebound. About as big an impact as you can have on a possession.
To Porzingis. Dallas, no good that time either. And the 76ers with possession. They're on an 18-6 run. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Now, here's Bullock. There's the triple. Maxey grabs the miss. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic.
That's his second personal foul.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Philadelphia leading by 11. Pass to Niang. And a miss there on the triple.
His three-point game hasn't been there for him today, but don't sleep on him. At any moment, he could get his touch back.
Here's Hardaway. Dallas moving it around. And they recover it. Here's Doncic. And it's sent back by Drummond.
And the coaching staff loves this effort. They want Drummond to keep swatting shots like this.
And Drummond throws it down.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, when you're executing at this rate, you feel like no one can slow you down.
Here's Hardaway. And the rejection by Embiid. Here's Maxey. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Mavericks trailed by 13. Bullock. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Curry with a wide open look. And the wing jumper offline. It's tipped. And stolen by Drummond. Pass to Embiid. Here's Drummond. With 1 on the clock. Off target with that shot. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. 13 points up at the end of the period. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. Here's Finney-Smith.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Joel Embiid. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for the Mavericks, Dorian Finney-Smith.
That one is no good. Philadelphia leading by 12. Here's Drummond. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Nice D from Porzingis. Pass to Doncic. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound by the 76ers.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Curry can't get it to go.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Here's Philadelphia, leading by 12. Fires the 3. Niang, no good.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look. Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And the dunk by Embiid.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Nice shot by Porzingis.
He's been fantastic, but he can't do it all by himself. Some of the other guys need to lighten the load and step up.
Here's Embiid. Porzingis with the block. And they get it back. Mavericks trailed by 10. Here's Finney-Smith. And Embiid with the block. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Dallas calls timeout. Last season, Embiid posted career highs as a scorer. And Greg, he did it with unbelievable efficiency.
And how about hovering around that coveted 50-40-90 club? What's amazing is how comfortable he looks. The defense is never able to speed him up.
Let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to listen in on what Jason Kidd was talking about with his players. He was disappointed in the shot selection. He told them, stay patient, run the offense, make the extra pass. You don't have to make up the deficit all at once. See if they start shooting a little better. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David.
Luka Doncic at the line for one.
Doncic, no good on the free throw.
And you know you're special when you're drafted third and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career.
Embiid with the steal. Now the 76ers on the break. Niang, that's good.
Now he's starting to do good work beyond the arc. I mean, had a dry first half, but now they're falling.
Porzingis with the steal. And the dunk by Powell.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense is instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
And Greg, at the time of the 2018 draft, Luka Doncic was regarded as the best international prospect ever.
And that's right, because, you know, coming from Europe, a lot of people assume that he's got a low ceiling, but he's surpassing all those expectations.
George Niang. That's his second personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Dallas, Dorian Finney-Smith. Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. He hits both from the stripe. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. From past the arc. Maxey, no good.
Not his best day from three-point range. I mean, just one in the first half and still looking for his first here in half number 2.
Lets it go from deep. He can't hit that time. And it's Dallas the other way.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
The 76ers leading by 12 from 20 feet out. And Embiid is right there. Embiid's got 14 points here in the second half.
His energy level has never dropped in this game. I mean, he's working his tail off. And the deep struggling to keep up.
And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith.
That's his first personal foul.
That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. 14 points, their largest lead in the game.
And he really seems to just have lost his touch at halftime.
On the wing, Hardaway. Shoots over Curry. Here's Doncic. No good that time. And Philadelphia the other way now.
It's just been a frustrating day for him all the way around. It's rubbed off now, I think, on the rest of the team.
Hardaway with the steal. And it's the Mavericks on the break. And Doncic gets it to go.
Assisted by
8 points for Luka Doncic.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Dallas foul.
Clearly a foul.
Kristaps Porzingis. That's his third
Free throw
personal foul.
good, Maxey.
Second team foul. At the line.
And so he makes both from the line.
His free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
That doesn't go either for Doncic. The 76ers leading by 14. Lets it go from 11. And Embiid is right there.
Hammering the boards. That's what you want. Hammering the old boards. I mean, Embiid putting his size to good use.
Down low. Here's Powell. And the rejection by Embiid. Here's Niang. Porzingis with the rebound.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Come on, you can't be selfish. You got to be willing to make the next pass. Otherwise, it's just predictable.
He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second.
They're looking to get the most out of every possession. Frustrated and miss even one free throw right now.
To the paint. Doncic with the steal. Pass to Finney-Smith for three. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond.
Mavericks ball.
And the Mavericks call time here.
Timeout
They're
charge.
trailing by 15. There's 1:38 left to play in the final quarter. Philadelphia calls time here. They're leading by 15. There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise, everybody.
Outside, Porzingis. Over Drummond. Dallas again missing.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
It's more than just being in the right place at the right time. I mean, he's been active and aggressive.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Philadelphia.
And they had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Joel Embiid.
He was a scary man at the defensive end with all those blocks. Even the shots he didn't get a hand on, he affected. He forced a lot of misses out there.
Shooting for Dallas.
That free throw good from Doncic.
A generational talent. Doncic able to carry a team and make others around him better.
Curry fires from way outside. From beyond the arc and then some.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. Just a total team effort.
Drummond up top. Out left to the wing. Another three for Philadelphia.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
You know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
Pass to Maxey. Here's Niang. Misses. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were.
Your wrist make when it's rigid made. Hungry eyes tend to fixate like an empty stomach for a fish plate. Get this straight, this is truck wheel deck grip tape.
Ride to the tank, I'm a jam in the last in the exit. Last deal more than what Google say my net is. I got try to shares in it to the exit.
Hold on, where you going? Where you going? Hold on, where you going? Where you going? Baby, stay. Time has changed us so in every way. Beyond our dreams and more, the stars are not aligned. Let's sit for well another million times. Hold on, sun reflect every side of you and better yet, what you never knew. Let's break a million times. Reflections in the light. Hold on, where you going? Where you going? Hold on, where you going? Where you going? In a life we live many lives, go astray oh so many times. Farewell in the millions, broken hearts in the billions. Always real, no regrets, so the pain will heal. Please accept why we're standing still. I wish you happiness, joy, good fortune, boy. Hold on before you go. One thing that you should know, I never meant to hurt you so. I wish you happiness, joy, good fortune, boy. Hold
We've got the Washington Wizards taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves. And along with Grant Hill and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Allie LaForce, our reporter. Here's Vanderbilt. Outside Russell. Pass to Towns. That shot's good. Russell making the play. And Grant, you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, B.A. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
And Caldwell Pope gets it to go. Russell with the ball. Pass to Vanderbilt. Over Kuzma. Vanderbilt, no good.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Beal with it. Fires the three. McDaniels with the rebound. Shot from the wing. Offensive board. Towns.
Washington foul.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First team foul.
That'll belong to Kyle Kuzma.
Well, he's got moves and counter moves inside. Towns makes the defender pick his poison.
Taking 2 shots.
And so he hits both.
Boy, you have to feel for Karl Anthony Towns these last few years. Obviously, losing close family members during the pandemic, one of the toughest personal stretches for anyone.
Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Three-pointer. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. McDaniels can't hit.
Boy, having a hard time making shots. Just 1 for 4 to start this game.
And the basket is good. And Towns, throughout all the turmoil, he's been a model leader.
You know what I love about Karl Anthony Towns is the grace with which he has handled some incredibly difficult challenges. Has shown unbelievable strength throughout his tenure in the NBA.
And D'Angelo Russell, looking at his career, he's slowly becoming a more efficient player, learning his strengths and his limitations.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. And that misses. That would have put him up. And stolen by Harrell. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. Outside Russell. And he drives in. Blocked.
Yet another miss. Just 1 for 5. Not exactly an ideal start.
That was some by-the-book basketball. Blocks the shot, gets out in transition, and finishes strong.
And for Russell, he's still a volume scorer. But now I think he's better at picking his spots.
And you can live with his percentages. I mean, he's improved his shot from the outside. It seems like he's always looking to refine his game.
Plenty of space. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
And Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass. Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there. I think he's got to settle down, because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds.
Coming onto the floor for your Timberwolves. Now,
here's Russell.
3.
They swipe it. Here's Beal. Tries again. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first personal.
Bradley Beal entered the NBA as a sweet shooter, but consistent work and improvement has turned this guy into an absolutely lethal threat from everywhere on the floor.
First one falls.
What I admire about Bradley Beal is his steady growth. not just in his overall game, but how he's embraced becoming a leader. He's someone his teammates really look up to.
Boy, Beal's rise continues to impress. Every season, Grant, he improves as a scorer especially.
And the older he gets, the more wisdom he attains. Both on and off the court, his guys expect him to lead the charge. It's something that he takes great pride in.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Here's Hachimura. It doesn't go for him. Nice D from Reed.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Beasley misses. Washington trailing. That's tipped. Back to Dinwiddie. That shot off. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Down low. Here's Towns. And he banks in the layup. Towns has got 6.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns can make face-up perimeter jump shots, no doubt. But when he's got this part of his game cooking, look out.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Russell, double team. Pass to Towns. Over Harrell. Towns can't get it to go. And Washington with possession. Trailing by 2. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Spencer Dinwiddie.
Well, this is big-time wingspan and solid leaping ability. Hachimura, boy, what an option as an alley-oop target.
Out to Beasley. Back to Russell. There's the 3. The rebound by the Wizards. Dinwiddie with it. Russell covering. Dinwiddie, no good. Pass to Russell. And that one hits the back iron. Back to Harrell. Beal from outside. No good that time. So Minnesota will take it the other way. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. Here's Russell. Pass to Towns. 5 on the clock. And it's powered home by Towns.
When Russell gets his teammates involved, it makes this entire team better, and it'll make him more effective at the point position.
Now a timeout called by Washington.
Boy, when you think about D'Angelo Russell, you get such incredible shot creation. This guy can attack from close or from range. He's got versatility in how he goes about producing points.
Big group substitution here for Washington. A minute 20 left in the first. And with Russell, there is no easy answer for how to defend him, Doris.
Yeah, you forget the size he brings to the guard position. 6'4" and faster than most players. Russell can do a lot of damage no matter who is checking him.
Nice shot by Okogie.
Well, Josh Okogie is nothing if not opportunistic. You love creating the second chance opportunity there.
Here's Hachimura. It's hauled in by Beverly. Minnesota in the lead. Pass to Reed. And here's Beverly. The 3. Avdia pulls it in. On the wing, Holiday. Over Beasley. To the middle. Avdia, good.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Beasley outside. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Out to Beverly. From deep. Kept alive by Minnesota. Reed can't hit. Here's Kispert. Here's Hachimura. The shot comes out. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The T-Wolves on top, up by 2. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, just about every discussion of the NBA trade market comes back to the Washington Wizards. An all-star shooting guard Bradley Beal on a team that hasn't made the playoffs in 3 seasons. Something's got to give. And guys, with Beal possessing an opt-out after the season, expect those talks to intensify.
Yeah, that's a good point. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First team foul.
And when you cut through everything else, Doris, at the end of the day, Beverly is a solid defender.
I'd say even more than that. He is tenacious. He puts tremendous pressure on ball handlers. He is competitively tough. He will talk a little trash. No space, no rest, no room for error if you're looking opposite Patrick Beverly.
The rebound by the Wizards. And the foul on Patrick Beverly. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
So it's Washington now, trailing by 2. Out to the right wing. And here's Kispert from the arc. First shot won't go. And here are the Timberwolves. Beverly shot off. From deep 3-point range. Oh, the shot no good by Kispert. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Got a piece of it. Kuzma outside. Pass to Kispert. Beasley left side. That one goes in.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
Holiday from long range. The Wizards with another miss. Inside. Layman. And he jams it home with authority.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
It's just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Checking in for the Wizards.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Montrezl.
Yeah, that one's good.
Assist goes to
Montrezl Harrell relishes the opportunity to mix it up on the interior. Nice finish.
They get it back. Oh, a nice shot by Layman.
Well, it's easy to say. This guy wanted it more. Creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
Beverly with a steal. Fast break. Here we go. Snatched up. McDaniels. That's good. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for Minnesota.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly. They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Oh, a nice shot by Layman. Well, the pace of the game has picked up over the years. Grant, you played on teams that played all styles. Did you sense the direction the game was going in?
Yeah, towards the end of my career, BA, you could see that the up-tempo teams got more and more successful. So it was inevitable that other teams would follow suit. As we know, trends catch on fast and quick in the NBA.
And Beverly gets it to go.
I just love the ball movement.
Knocks it loose. Beverly with a steal. Here's Lehman. Rebounded by Kuzma. Here are the Wizards now with the ball. It's a 13-point game. Shot to stop the run. And Harrell throws it down.
So many of Montrezl Harrell's buckets come right at the cup. He is so powerful.
And Beverly gets it to go.
Shut out from beyond the arc in the first quarter. He's now got 2 for the game.
Washington calls timeout.
And with the offense reeling, coach has to get these guys on the same page.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
Washington with possession. They trail by 14. Here's Harrell. And the layup falls. Harrell's got 8 points.
Oh, the grit right there. Montrezl Harrell simply wanting that offensive rebound more than anyone else.
Blocked. And they recover it. Russell from outside. Doesn't go for him. And Washington the other way now.
I'll tell you, his shot is just lost right now. There's just no consistency. Amazing that they're still up in this basketball game.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Now here's Beal. He has 6. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it.
Boy, what I love about Bradley Beal is despite having one of the most gifted offensive games in the league, he never stops looking for improvement. This guy wants to up his game each and every season.
Shot's good by Towns. 10 points for him.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
2 minutes remaining in the half. 2 minutes.
Pass to Harrell. Hachimura left side. Dinwiddie outside. It's Beal on the wing. 6 to shoot. Over Edwards. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. You know, when it comes to Beal, his evolution as an offensive player has been dramatic.
There's no question. This guy entered the league with a reputation as a sweet shooter. Now, it's not only the spot-up shooting. He's got his own handle to create his own shot. The defense now has to worry about him as a playmaker passer. He's learned every trick in the book. Beal is elite.
Here's Towns. And Minnesota again with a bucket.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them reduce their attempts from downtown. And quite frankly, I think that's a good idea.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
It's hard enough to win in the NBA. But when you turn the ball over, it's much harder.
And Washington has possession. It's a 16-point game. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Timberwolves. Here's Okogie. Pass to Russell. The 3-ball. Goes back up. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And they pick up 2.
Their intensity has only picked up this quarter, even while holding the lead.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Back to Dinwiddie.
That's a 3-second violation.
Ooh, too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation.
And when you watch